doctor is in your mobile device. Some patients are finding that virtual medical visits are just what the doctor ordered. It was 11:45 a.m. and Dr. Christopher Bailey's laptop was chirping, indicating a patient was on the line. "Hi, this is Dr. Bailey. Can you hear me?" "Yes," the female patient said. She had violently coughing for days and was losing her voice. Her eyes had turned red and she couldn't sleep. Bailey took a peek at the patient's swollen throat as she sat up to her webcam, and had her tap her forehead to determine how much her sinus hurt before diagnosing her condition, an upper respiratory infection. Bailey prescribed cough medicine and an antibiotic, and he offered some practical advice. Use a knitting pad to flush her sinus. Keep talking to a minimum. Take Tylenol for the aches and pains. A new way to see the doctors. Patients are being ideal to crowd Germany waiting room, opting to video chat with a doctor on their phone, tablet, or computer, within few minutes of making the request. About 400,000 of patients have appointments with doctors in 2014 via webcam, and experts expect that number to double this year. Large employers also have started offering virtual doctor visits as a benefit to their employees. This growth is driven by the fact that people feel more comfortable with technology than ever before, experts said, and the insurance are starting to pick up the tab. About half of doctors surveyed by Prince Waterhouse Coopers Health Research Institute said more than 10% of patients' office visits could be replaced by e-visits. About 37% said one-third visits could be done virtually. Several companies have popped up to facilitate e-visits between doctors and patients. Bailey, with a specialty in family medicine, works for Chicago-based Doctor on Demand, co-founded by a cancer radiologist and technology entrepreneur in 2012, and backed by Google. Beneficial for doctors and patients. The Doctor on Demand app has been downloaded a few million times since it launched nationally last year. 6 or 7 doctors in Chicago are online each day, part of nationwide teams of 1,400. The physicians handles as many as 1,000 patients calls nationally each day, which lasts an average of 10 minutes. If doctors works full times, usually from home in 8 or 12 hour shifts, They can earn $100,000 to $200,000 every year. The cost is $40, a figure sometimes covered by insurance or employers. Doctor on Demand co-founder and chief medical officer Dr. Pat Besu said, "In fact, this price is sometimes less than a patient with insurance would pay to visit the doctor in person, not for medical emergency. The video chats are meant for people with short-term health problems, such as chronic upper respiratory tract infection,
这个支气管炎 bronchitis,
upper respiratory tract infection, or rashes. Walgreens Chief Medical Office Dr. Harry Lee Deer said, "It isn't meant to be used for medical emergency, such as chest pain that could signal a heart attack, or chronic condition like diabetes," he said. A growing trend. The prediction of an e-doctor boom comes as the health care system facing a shortage of primary care doctors and an influx of people with insurance. As now that U.S. law requires people to have coverage or pay a penalty. The growth of virtual doctor trade could help unclog emergency room and doctor office waiting area, Besu said. For so long, we have seen the back-up waiting room, Besu said. "Doctor, get this. My patient just told me they drive 40 minutes in the snow, waiting 30 minutes in the waiting room, getting coughed on, only to be told by me to take a couple of Tylenol." The evaluation of virtual doctor visits has been inevitable, as Bert said. Some obstacles facing this industry are rooted in regulations. For example, patients have to talk to doctors who are licensed in the state from which patients call. The doctors working for telehealth company clamor to get dozens of licenses so they can treat patients from across the country. American Telemedicine Association CEO Jonathan Linkers said his organization has come up with an accreditation process for telehealth company offering virtual doctors visits. So far, 110 organizations have applied. He said this goal is for this company to conduct thorough background check to make sure doctors haven't had any form of discipline in the past, or had license revoked in a state and gained a license in another. Doctor on Demand Besu said his company conduct a exhaustive background screen on each applicant's professional and personal history. Although the medical malpractice is always a concern for doctors, Nichols said, that it is probably less concerns of less of a concern of e-visit because the medical condition is less serious. Handling technology. On the technology side, he said, the company still need to address the potentials for job costs. There should be some sort of backup plan if there's some sort of connection failure. Nichols said, you are probably not dealing with someone who is bleeding, but you need a backup plan for an interruption in service. Another obstacles. Some states, Arkansas, Idaho, and Alaska, don't allow doctors to prescribe medicines on the first-time video chat. And then there's privacy concern. How do we know those videos are saved? Never to be sure or leaked to YouTube. Besu said friends at Google help engineer Data on Demand security platform. This company don't record videos from visits and use encryption during video calls, and store patients' health information on secure servers that meet further health insurance requirements.
也非常好啊，对不对？